Hello, I'm Gus Downing, publisher and editor of the D&D Daily, and this is the LP News Network. We're here today with Lauren Bridgeo, Vice President of Operations, and Bill Ramos, Director of ORC Recovery for the Zellman Group. Today's session is entitled From LP Executive to Service Provider. The Zellman Group, based in Greenville, New York, is a loss prevention services and consulting company serving the retail, food service, and hospitality industries. Their management team comes from loss prevention, operations, and e-commerce executive backgrounds. The Zellman Group's managed solutions are customizable and have the flexibility to apply to companies of any size and in any segment. From civil recovery, ORC recovery, analytics to operational excellence, their proven solutions provide measurable results. Their civil recovery department encompasses civil demand, restitution, court-ordered restitution, specialty cases, and ORC recovery. Their risk-averse approach to civil recovery is led by their chief counsel. Additionally, their dedication to customer service and client culture, together with state-of-the-art technology, keeps them at the forefront of recovery solutions. Their ORC recovery solution is a complete package, from assisting with background and asset searches, compiling documentation for presentation to law enforcement, assisting with law enforcement relationships, and assistance with recovering losses through the courts. The Zellman Group's loss prevention and analytics services are led by industry-recognized leaders who have expertise with a wide array of EBR tools for retail, hospitality, and the food and beverage industries. And with that, I'd like to thank both Lauren and Bill for being here today.
Thank you, Gus.
Thank you, Gus. Appreciate being here.
Lauren, this segment is entitled From LP Director to Service Provider. Why is that important?
Well, it's important that the LP community understand that the Zellman Group is run by former LP people. The entire executive staff has been either an LP director or VP in their background, and it gives us a understanding of the industry that perhaps others don't have. And then on the service side, we're very dedicated to service. It's really the cornerstone of who we are. Whether we're talking about our civil recovery business or our analytics business or now our new product, ORC Recovery, it's really the basis of it is learning what the client wants, what the customer needs, and then providing a service to them versus being a vendor. We're not selling a tool, we're selling ourselves and the knowledge that we have, and that knowledge goes back to us being LP people.
Yeah, because you still are. I mean,
because we still are.
You don't
exactly.
lose that.
No, we don't. We stay abreast of what's going on in the industry so that we can educate our teams and our clients. And another piece of what we do is we have a doctorate level at the LP Foundation, and actually one of the things that we do is we provide certifications, and we're part of the IAI, the CFI Foundation with Wicklander, and providing CFI certifications as well. So we're about the education in the industry, not just providing a particular thing. It's about keeping the industry educated and moving forward.
Right. You know, at Zellman, you market that you're leaders in managed services. What services are you referring to, and what makes Zellman the leader?
Okay. So you mentioned most of them. So let's go with what makes us the leader, and then we'll kind of walk back through what the services are. We're the leader because we're really interested in what our clients want, and we want to understand so that we can provide the best service. So we don't dictate to them, here's what you need to do. We talk to them about what do you want, what do you need, so that we can put that into whatever the piece of the organization is that we're going to provide. So if it's civil recovery, we'll take that as an example. It's one of our services. Civil recovery, we're very, very service-based. My call center, for example, we pull out of the retail environment or other call centers that provide customer service, helping people versus being a collections agency and going that way. We feel that by providing customer service, even to a subject, we get more information, we get what we need so that we can provide that back to our clients, the retailers. So the other services that are important to us are analytics. We provide an agnostic analytics department, so we can use any tool. My team has had the experience in almost every tool that's out there, which is fabulous. So we not only can provide the analytics piece, but we can also teach, coach, and even do some consulting to make whatever they're using better, as well as their own services. And then kind of tied to that is the investigative piece. So we can do the analytics and find that problem, that thief. And then we have the team fully certified CFI who go out and do the investigations. So full service. And then our newest service, ORC, that Bill has joined us for, is really wrapped up in all of that. So we provide all of the information that allows us to then go out and build an ORC department, which is what we've done for the last 1.5 to 2 years, that now can provide that kind of tail end of the ORC piece, and give them the recovery and follow up on assets, those sorts of things. Bill's really going to talk about that a little bit more.
Certainly, certainly. You know, Bill, you were with Zellman for 11 years.
Correct.
You left and came back. I mean, what made you want to come back and return to Zellman?
Well, the reality is I really never left because I remained in touch with the Zellman Group and the people there, and I did consulting work for them during my absence. And in my communication and talks with Stuart and Lauren, the idea came up of starting the ORC Recovery. And the more I heard about it, and the more interested I got, the more exciting it turned out to be. And when I was offered, the opportunity to go back and head that program, I just jumped at it to go back in there. And we're working on it very diligently to get it completely off the ground. And it's going to be an evolving process.
So why do you feel that a retailer should outsource their ORC recovery to a service provider?
Well, the best answer I can give you for that, Gus, is what Lauren said before. We're from the industry. We know the troubles that they're having. We know the limited resources they have. We at the Zellman Group have been doing it for 19 years. We've built the infrastructure. We've trained the staff to do it. We have everything in place. Why wouldn't you want to hand it over to someone that does it for a living full time?
And what does the future look like for Zellman? I mean, with the challenges in the retail brick and mortar world, I mean, that certainly offers some challenges for the vendor community as well. I mean, what's the future look like?
Well, I think it does offer challenges, but it also offers opportunities to us. You know, as they reassess and reallocate resources, they come to us and they ask for help. And we can provide it from an educational perspective. We can provide it from a resource perspective. So I really think it provides opportunity both for us and for them. They might not have reached out to us before, but now they're in a situation where perhaps they've lost headcount, but they still want to run that tool, and they still need the information that comes out of it. Well, they can come to us, and we can do that for them. So I think it provides opportunity going forward.
Now, you have a partnership with one analytics group.
We do. We are partnered with Agilence 2020, but we don't only use them. But we do have a very strong partnership with them. From it started about a little over a year ago, and we've transitioned a number of clients, and it's a great tool.
How is it performing, and how did the transition go for you?
The transition was quite smooth, actually. Which is always surprising when you're bringing in new technology and new software.
New software, yeah.
Yeah, so they were fabulous, worked with us extremely well, and the software is truly dynamite. I mean, it's very easy to use and understand, and I have a big team, so you have to train a lot of people to understand something new when they've used some of the other tools. So actually it's gone very well in providing a lot of information back to us.
So you have a big team in New York, but you also have a team spread out around the country.
We do. We are strategically placed around the country, which allows us to, in some cases, react to investigations, and also allows people who are highly talented but don't necessarily want to work on Long Island to be able to work for us. So it really works. It's a two-way street. It works very well. So.
You've also got some significant technology supporting the organization. I mean, in my conversations with Stu over the last couple of years, I mean, you have truly invested in supporting technology, in business continuity planning, in backup systems. I mean, it's quite impressive, quite frankly.
Yeah, we have. We are 100% 24 hours a day, 7 days a week when it comes to our backup systems. We have a co-location in Colorado, and literally, if our call center or our silver recovery piece goes down because of a storm or a power outage, it's a split second for it to turn over and everything moves into Colorado and we continue to operate. It's also one of the advantages of having outside folks. So we have people that are off the grid as well, but our technology protects us completely. We also have a generator in the office, so we have a huge generator.
Soup to nuts.
Soup to nuts, kind of funny.
Does he ever run it?
We run it every Thursday
There you go.
afternoon, and it scares Stuart. He always jumps because the generator comes on. So it's kind of the joke. But yeah, and Stuart has invested millions of dollars over the last couple of years. We have upgraded our phone system.
Right.
Our phone system in the call center actually does. When somebody calls in, the information pops up on specialist screens, so they know exactly who they're talking to and what they're talking about. We have an IVR that diverts calls all to the right location, whether it's going to a Spanish-speaking specialist
Right.
or the person just wants to do it over the phone. We also have, via web, those sorts of things. So, yeah, quite a lot of technology going on.
Perfect.
So,
Well, I want to thank you for being here and supporting the event today.
Thank you, Gus.
Thank you, Gus.
Well, that's it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to thank you for watching, and until next time, let's keep them all safe out there.